Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all know what time it is. It's the Bitcoin Block Bully coming back. Financial Fridays, coffee and crypto. How we doing out there? Right now, I am currently sharing this video out. If you can, please help assist me in sharing this out. Also, got a couple of good stories coming in today. Let's get everything up and running and started. Give me 1 second. Let me get everything up and running smoothly. Make sure I can be heard clearly. Let me get the podcast up and running also. Grand Rising, Brother Thomas, how you doing? Grand Rising, Brother Thomas, how you doing? Let's see. Get this shared out. Close this up. There we go. Brother Jimmy, what's going on? Brother Tim, Brother Smith, peace, peace, peace. We do see prices have rebounded. SVU still down in the dumps. I mean, BSV. I said SVU. God damn it. What's that? Law and Order Special Victims Unit. Miss Agnes, how we doing out there? How we doing? Let me get everything. How's everybody doing? I hope today is a good day. Miss Agnes, Brother Tim, where was you at yesterday? We had a live yesterday. About an hour and a half live, maybe. For the DeFi and the Bit Patreon group. Miss Agnes, we see what prices are today, right? Since yesterday's live, right? We see what prices are, correct? I hope you made that move. And remember when I told you that had been a smart move to I was supposed to get up with you and show you how to do the loop. That's my fault, Miss Agnes. I do apologize for that. That's my fault. Though you could have actually loaned yourself the money also, and you went and bought Ethereum and recollateralized it. You know what I mean? But that is my fault. I did tell you I was going to get back, which I was real busy yesterday, so I really didn't. Me coming live, I did because I had a couple of individuals in the group that were asking me questions, and I'm like, man, instead of me trying to answer everybody, let me just go live and try to answer everybody's questions. And then the funny thing about it, the people that was asking, well, some of the people that were asking the question wasn't even in the live. But yeah, prices are looking good right now. I did do a leverage. Let me see. I did do a leverage long on Ethereum, on both Bybit and the DYDX exchange. I think I showed a picture of that one earlier today. Did I? Let me see. Did I post that picture on IG? I did. I don't think I only got one like. I think I only got one like. In fact, I could bring that over and show you all the short position that I did yesterday. Just real small position, but I got some nice gains from that small position. Hold on. Let me show you. Here we go. So yesterday, about 10 hours ago, I entered a open position on Ethereum along 3.95 leverage. I was able to leave out at still 3.8 leverage, so about four leverage. With a profit, P&L, just profit and loss, a profit of 3.90%. That was for a half of Ethereum. So 3.9% returns within a 24-hour, not even a 24-hour, I mean, shit, 10 hours. You know what I mean? Now, saying it up, let me see. I didn't settle that 2 minutes ago. Let me refresh this. I settled this about an hour, maybe an hour and a half ago. No, I actually settled this around 5 a.m., maybe 6 a.m. Let me see what it says. Because we'll be looking for 3.9. Okay, 2 hours ago. So basically, it took me 10 hours to gain a profit of 3.9%. Not bad. Not bad at all. A lot of times people look for 40, 50, 60% gains, but come on, 3.9% gains a day is very, very nice. We do see we have green pastures today. Everything is back in the positive. And let's see, let's go ahead and get the pictograph of our first story coming in. Miami Dolphins to endorse Litecoin as the team's official cryptocurrency. Now, Litecoin is getting endorsed by a number of different sporting outlets, whereas I believe they were also endorsed by a UFC team or a UFC company, if I'm not mistaken. In fact, let me see. Let me see if I can find that. Was that UFC Litecoin? That was UFC. Yeah, Litecoin takes to the UFC Octagon a new sponsorship deal. So you can see they're being sponsored in UFC, and now Litecoin is getting picked up as the official cryptocurrency for the Miami Dolphins. Like, this is fucking crazy. This is nuts. Excuse my language, but when you've been in this space, for those that have been in this space longer than me, I know it's even more crazier. But when you've been in this space from a time where cryptocurrency was looked at as a joke, as this novelty thing that was cool, or something that number one, you're going to lose all your money if you deal with it, and it's not this and it's not that. But then you see stories like this, not even stories, you get confirmations like this of what's going on in this space. Kind of funny. You understand what I mean? It's like, oh, okay, this is still a joke though, huh? You was at work? Okay, no doubt, no doubt. Brother Morris, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. Brother Shopper, Grand Rising, welcome to the show. First time I believe I've seen you in here. Okay, well, with that being said, let me go ahead and get the podcast started up, reintroduce myself. Let me see who I got checking in over here on YouTube real quick. Brother Thomas, Brother Hutch, Brother Parks, Ms. Naj, Brother Martinez, Brother Mills, Brother Boogie. Peace, Lord. What's going on, Brother Hamilton? Grand Rising to everybody that's tuning in. Grand Rising to everybody that's tuning in. We about to get this show started. Let me go ahead and reintroduce myself for the podcast, and let's go. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. This is the Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show, a coffee and crypto, Financial Fridays with none other than me. We are streaming live right now via YouTube, Facebook, and recording New Money Matrix podcast for those that choose to listen later on. Let me put a short disclaimer out there before we get started. I'm not a financial advisor. I am not a financial advisor. Once again, I am not a financial advisor. I cannot give you financial advice. I'm not a tax advisor. I'm not a tax advisor. I cannot and I will not give you any type of tax advice. This is strictly for entertainment purposes only. Any information that is shared should be looked at as entertainment. We're going to kick it for about an hour. This is for shits and giggles, family, not to be taken as any type of serious financial, I should go bust a move off of what he said. Nah, don't do that. This is a YouTube channel. I'm just a voice coming through right now. Even for those listening, and I'm just a voice. No credentials, no license. I have no certificates in any of the financial sectors that one may want to have or need in order to get the type of financial advice that others may be seeking. So nope, I don't do that. Though I can show individuals how to use certain protocols. I can show individuals how to use certain protocols. So that is what I can do. Now, with that being said, you using protocols and giving financial advice are two different things. Me showing you how to press a button and get a reaction like this, or showing you how to use smart contracts, is just that. No different from me showing you how to use the PlayStation or Xbox, in my opinion. So before we get things started, let me give a shout out to everybody that's tuning in real quick. Brother Tim, Brother James. We got two James, Brother Eubanks, Brother Smith, Brother Miss Grimes. Who else we got chucking in? Miss Hill, long time. What's going on, Queen? Long time. Brother Christopher, our Brother Shopper, Brother Thomas. And you're inviting a couple of brothers over as well. Thank you for that. See who I got checking in on the YouTube side of things real quick. Once again, Brother Thomas, Brother Hutch, Brother Parks, Miss Naj, Brother Martinez, Brother Mills, Brother Boogie, and Brother Hamilton. How's everybody doing out there? I hope everybody's in tune and ready for this show today. So getting off into the first story. Miami's Dolphins to endorse Litecoin as the team's official cryptocurrency. So now I wonder what the team and all thinks about this type of shit. Like we can say, okay, well, Oh, the Miami. But what do you think those players? Do you think they're investing in Litecoin? See what the story has to say. American professional football team, the Miami Dolphins, announced that Litecoin, LTC, is now the team's official cryptocurrency, according to a press release on July 11th. The Miami Dolphins and Litecoin have also partnered up with Alient Payments, a crypto merchant services and payment processing firm, to enable crypto payments for the team's upcoming 50-50 raffle, which reportedly donates half of its revenue to charity. Cryptocurrency users will reportedly be able to buy raffle tickets with Litecoin and Bitcoin, and can do so online or via in stadium kiosk at Hard Rock Stadium. Oh, wow. Fucking wow. Fucking A, right? Excuse my language, but yeah, there's some amazing shit going on in the space right now, family. I mean, utterly amazing. LTC and BTC are cryptocurrency with similar technical underpinnings. Bitcoin remains the #1 cryptocurrency by market cap, with a total market cap of over 201 billion at press time, while Litecoin rocks in at the fourth, lucky #4, with a cap of over 6.37 billion, according to data provided by Coin360, which is actually what we're using right now. Oddly enough, this is coin360.com. Getting right back off into the story. In addition to playing a role in the aforementioned raffle, Litecoin will reportedly be able to appear in Dolphins in-game branding and an array of advertisement opportunities. Wow. Charlie Lee, the creator of Litecoin and managing director of the Litecoin Foundation, which is a trust. I'm gonna tell you something interesting. A majority of these big cryptocurrencies are actually built into or owned by or controlled by the trust or held within a trust. But anyways, Charlie Lee hopes to use his partnership as a way to educate the public on LTC and cryptocurrencies in general. The collaboration propels Litecoin in front of an audience of millions of people around the world at a time where adoption of cryptocurrency continues to gain momentum and the ecosystem is able to support real-world use cases in a way previously not possible. We see this as a possible way to raise awareness and educate people about Litecoin and cryptocurrencies on a tremendous scale. And for those that have been watching me anywhere around 7 to 8, 9 months, you can remember around Christmas time where I stated specifically that Litecoin trading at about 23 or 25 bucks would have been a very, very nice Christmas gift, stocking gift. In fact, I think is what I said specifically. That it, get a paper wallet, buy your loved one, child, whatever the case may be. And in this sense, I think I was putting the focus more towards the children as long-term investments go, and those within a different tax bracket, within a more higher education as far as finances and economics go. What you'll see around gift giving times is things given away such as stocks, bonds. You understand what I mean? People within a poverty-stricken or a lower level of financial understanding don't do things like that. They actually create liabilities out of gift giving, whereas those in a different tax bracket make gift giving a form of investment strategy. You understand what I mean? Whereas instead of me going to buy something that has absolutely no value and actually decreases in value as soon as I get it and give it to you, which at the end of the day is, in my opinion, kind of worthless. It may look good, may smell good, may taste good, whatever the case may be at that specific time. But when we're talking about longevity and what we spend our funds on, there is a different way to look at things. So whereas we buy liabilities in order to give off as gifts, other individuals buy assets and give them off as gifts. And that was one such advice that I did give around Christmas time, that a $20, $25 Litecoin, simply download it or upload it to a paper wallet and it's stuck nice and neatly laminated into a stocking gift of your little one, would have been a nice long-term investment. I mean, right now from that $20 investment, we'll say 25 bucks at the most, right? Litecoin's trading at $105. What would that have done as a learning curve or a learning, what's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the damn word, but y'all know what I mean. That would have been one hell of a lesson for your children. Also, it would have been one hell of a turnaround from $25 up to $105, but after leaving upwards of 125 bucks. You understand what I mean? Just a thought. Just a thought. Anyways, it goes on to say, as previously reported by Cointelegraph, Portuguese sports club SL Benfica opened up payments via cryptocurrency for tickets and merchandise in June. The club partnered with cryptocurrency services Utrust to facilitate this new payment option. SL Benfica now accepts Utrust native token UTK as well as Bitcoin and Ethereum as payment options. So, family, that is the first story. One hell of a story, if you ask me. And it just goes and shows to the test of the seriousness of the space that we're living in right now, and these things, these cryptocurrencies. Alerting to it. There you go, brother Martinez. Let me see. If I was a player, I'd find out what Litecoin is. If the owners are getting involved, how could you not get involved? Facts. And don't think this may not be a clause in their contract coming up. Whereas, hey, if you want to invest this much into the team's crypto fund, allocate this much amount of your contract, and we can put it into Litecoin. I mean, family, the amount of possibilities that come out of just this alone, and the amount of things that I've been coming across is just phenomenal. Just phenomenal. What's going on, Miss Creed, Miss Camacho, Brother Mobley, Miss Glenn, Brother Durst, Miss Livingston? How we doing? Grand Rising, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for the Early Rising Show of Coffee and Crypto, Financial Fridays. It's a wonderful day today. It's a good day. Getting into our second story. Fed chairman says no one uses it, and Bitcoin is a speculative asset like gold. Interesting. Everyone's thinking about all this speculative. Interesting. The chairman of the United States Federal Reserve has said that a globally adopted cryptocurrency system could conceivably remove the need for reserve currencies. I'm going to say that again. The chairman of the United States Federal Reserve has said that a globally adopted cryptocurrency system could conceivably remove the need for reserve currencies. And this was actually released yesterday, and I think I was posting. I try to give people the heads up. Testifying before the Senate Banking Committee on July 11th, Fed Chairman Jerome Powell gave his analysis of whether a cryptocurrency system with global prevalence could diminish or even go so far as to remove the need for so-called anchor currencies. With the U.S. dollar de facto, I hope y'all know what de facto. With the U.S. dollar de facto, the world's dominant reserve currency. For anybody who knows what de facto is, you need to go watch some of the Taj Tariq Bey's videos as he talks about the de facto, supposedly. Theoretically, put that out there. Powell acknowledged the possibility of a permanent cryptocurrency redrawing the current financial landscape, which is what's going on right now. So when you see these stories come out about as far as what they release to the public, and then what you know, I guess coming from a private side, it's like, oh, okay, I see what they do. Yet noted that as of yet, this has stopped short of becoming a reality. The Fed chairman said, I like things like that. The obsolescence of today's reserve currencies are possible, but we really haven't seen widespread adoption. Bitcoin is a good example. Almost no one uses it for payments. It's a speculative store of value like gold. It's a speculative store of value like gold. Interesting. Just so that we're not lost here, let's see what speculative means. Engaged in or expressing or based on conjecture rather than knowledge. Synonymous with conjectural, something theoretic, hypothetical, based on guesswork, putative, academic, notional, abstract, and more. Interesting. So the Federal Reserve came out and said Bitcoin is just as speculative as gold. That's an interesting statement. Powell's comparison is noteworthy given the Federal Reserve Bank of New York's role as a custodian for the gold held by such entities, or by entities such as the U.S. and foreign governments. I'm glad they fucking. I gotta get on my. I don't know what my language is doing today. I'm glad they stated that the U.S. is nothing but an entity and not a country, just like any other foreign government or other central banks and other international organizations. The United States is a company, a legal fiction, a legal entity that is ran by a chief executive officer, i.e. Donald Trump, which has employees, i.e. 14th Amendment United States citizens, that have employee numbers, i.e. United States, not United States, excuse me, Social Security numbers. Right? I like this story. I could break this down and go in so many directions with it. But anyways, Powell acknowledged that the prospect of cryptocurrencies coming to replace reserve currencies has been implied since their inception, and that its realization could see the global financial system, and specifically the Federal Reserve System, profoundly transformed. He noted, people have been talking about this since cryptocurrencies emerged. Have they now? But We haven't seen it. That's not to say we won't, right? And if we do, then yes, we could see a return to an era in the United States where we had many different currencies in the so-called national banking era. As reported, Powell had testified before the House Financial Services Committee earlier this week and acknowledged that the impact of Facebook's forthcoming stablecoin Libra could be of a potentially systematic scale for the global financial and regulatory landscape. In China, central banking veterans have characterized in widespread anticipation of Libra as being inseparable from the global dollarization trend and stressed that Beijing should respond with precautions and rigorous policy research to seek to maintain a strong monetary status. Interesting article, right? I remember a football player from Cincinnati Bengals requesting his contract in Bitcoin. These athletes are becoming more, yeah, definitely. I remember that too. Crypto's going to crash again, big time. Minsky movement incoming. Keep your eye on Tether News. I don't do all that. Cryptos, I watch the charts, but okay. Brother Walker, brother Weber, what's going on? Long time. What's going on? Miss Camacho, do we see the prices? Do you see SNX up from last night's video, right? A number of yeah, you were present for the video yesterday. So entries around that 267, 265 area right now. 25x leverage, 10x leverage, sitting very, very, very nice. And for the individual that said, watch it out, that cryptos may crash, that's okay. I'll just short the market. They can crash. I'll make money on the way down. This is the thing. This is when you're in the know and not in the know, right? For those not in the know, prices going down is a bad thing, right? Because you don't know any other alternative of gaining monetary value to your account other than betting on the price to go up. But when you have the ability to trade on the downside, it puts things in different perspective for you. You understand what I mean? So, I mean, they can crash. I mean, I do keep my eye on Tether News, though. I do continue to watch Tether, as Tether is highly, I mean, they manipulate the shit out of Bitcoin with Tether. I mean, I've never said anything even against that. I mean, all these markets are manipulated. The housing market, the job market, the crypto market, the stock market, the bond market, all that is manipulated. So this is no different. It's just another game. Just learn how to play the game. That's it. So, let's see. Where do we leave off at? Next. Trump hates Bitcoin, but nations may hold crypto reserves in 10 years. And this is another thing for individuals saying that crypto's going away, it's going to crash, all this other shit. One thing I can't see is these financial advisors telling big teams, I mean, not even teams, telling other entities such as the Miami Dolphins that yes, this is a good investment when unbeknownst to us, the general public, which should be known to those in the know, which are the millionaires and billionaires that have all the bread, that no, this is bullshit. It's a joke. It's a game. We're scamming the hell out of the American citizens. I mean, much like what goes on with a lot of other things that you're told, but I can't see world governments jumping in on cryptocurrency like this if this is just one big old, joke. Can't see it. I'm long time on cryptocurrency. One thing I do know is all systems change, are remodeled, evolve. So the monetary system being rewritten, the economic system being rewritten, in my opinion, is what's going on right now. And this is another thing for individuals that come in here and look at cryptocurrency as money. If you think all this stuff is money, you're definitely big wrong. This isn't money. Can it be used as a means of exchange or transfer of value? Yes, but it's not money. Majorities, well, some of them are looked at and want to be used as currency, i.e. Bitcoin and Litecoin. But then Ethereum is not money, never said it was money, never looked at as money. Now, it's an asset that has the value, a monetary value to it, but it itself is not money. This is why I say people need to get in and get comprehension levels before trying to get compensated, because if you don't even know what the hell you're doing in this, you're definitely not going to get compensated. Can you get lucky and make money out of this market? Yes, you can. Will you stay lucky and continue to make money? Hell to the no. So just keep that in mind. All these aren't monies. And if for anyone that says, oh, well, money's supposed to be backed by something, that crypto's not backed by nothing, so it's worthless, that's that is a big lie. That's a big lie. That's only said by people that don't know a damn thing about cryptocurrency or the functionalities of different blockchains, different protocols. So anyone in anybody's ear telling you that crypto is not worth anything because money's supposed to be backed by something, you should tell them that, well, okay, this isn't money. Like, what is you? I don't know. Should be kind of funny to me. But moving off to the next story. talking about Trump. And this is from Yahoo Finance. So that's another thing. I like to look where the stories come from. You understand what I mean? Are you outside cutting the grass, cutting the lawn? Hold on. Thought I told him not to come this week. Money systems change every 30 to 40 years. Facts. Balaji Srinivasan, a former partner at A16Z. If you don't know what 16Z is, A16Z, that's the Andrews and Howitz. They also got that's a fund. They're behind a lot of the DeFi. They're behind Compound. I believe they're back in MakerDAO. Also, they have a SoundCloud channel. I suggest individuals check out a podcast. A16Z. Check them out. A16Z. They got a YouTube channel also. But anyways, he's a former partner at A16Z and former CTO at Coinbase, and has said that in the future, every nation state may have to hold crypto. He, who now operates as an angel investor, said 10 years ago after the launch of Bitcoin, the president of the United States and the chair of the Federal Reserve are both discussing it on the same day. The tone almost doesn't matter. 10 years hence, this will be the routine. Every nation state may have to hold crypto. The statement of something comes after the U.S. President Donald Trump and the U.S. Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell discussed Bitcoin on the same day. President Trump, not a fan of Bitcoin. Powell says BTC used as an alternative of gold. So once again, we have the chairman. I mean, I don't care who the hell else you're talking about out there says whatever they want to say. You got the chairman of the Federal Reserve coming out saying Bitcoin is being used as an alternative of gold. If that's not a wake-up call to some individuals, I mean, I don't know what is. Story goes on to state, at the Senate testimony earlier this week, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell said that given the current level of adoption of crypto assets like Bitcoin, the asset class does not pose a serious existential threat towards reserve currencies such as the US dollar. Things like that are possible, but we really haven't seen widespread adoption. Bitcoin is a good example. Really, almost no one uses it for payments. I'm like, I was going to go through and show you about 3 or 4 websites, but it doesn't matter. They use it more as an alternative to gold. It is a store of value. It is a speculative store of value like gold. So the chairman, the Federal Reserve chairman, is coming out and saying that Bitcoin is a store of value like gold. Is that bullish or bearish? Somebody tell me. What is your opinion? It goes on to state, however, Powell emphasized that it does not mean crypto assets would not succeed. And if they do begin to receive widespread adoption, which is already it's done. It's done. Don't let them. The U.S. could see a return to the era of having many different currencies. So, what do you think about that statement? Bullish or bearish? And family, that is the first half of Coffee and Crypto in the AM with the Bitcoin Block Bully, the news half. We are now going on 8:31 a.m. Shy Central Time. What's going on? How we doing out there? If we can, let's get a quick roll call coming in. Let me see who I got checking in with me. Checking your city, state, country if you're checking in outside the country. And let me see who I got checking in with me. Family, if you can. For those that like the information that I'm bringing in the way that I'm bringing it, please hit the like and or love button and share this out. Please hit the like and or love button and share this out. Let's take a look real quick. I want to take a step back and look at Bitcoin and look at some of the price fluctuations that it's been doing in accordance or in regards or in relation to the trend levels that we've had set now here for a couple of weeks. I just want to see some confirmations come through. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Tesla's also. Tesla's looking good. Looking for Tesla to break out of that downsloping trend line. I mean, that downsloping descending triangle. Now, if we look at the Bitcoin futures right now, $11,830. The futures at $11,830. Bitcoin coming behind at 11,764. BTC coming in at 11,754. 65.54. Ethereum at 276. Man, looking nice. Let's go and take a look at these charts though specifically. This is the one that I really want to focus on. And what I want to show everybody, let me open this up a little bit. Now, looking at a 4-hour chart, right? We do have a bullish crossover on the Stokes coming in. down below around that same oversold levels. What was this? There we go. Last time we had a crossover on oversold conditions. And now we're back having another crossover under oversold conditions. Now, the interesting thing about this crossover, right, as we can see preceding it, it pushes right back up to our trend line, our upslope trend line, which is actually the resistance from way back. What is this? Let me get rid of some of this stuff. Some of this stuff is not in the right. Oh, okay, I know what it is. There we go. So this resistance level is from way back in May 13th. We can see that it was a top, right? Let me open this up a little bit more. So we can see that this was a top. It was a resistance level that we had to break through. Once we broke it, what do I usually look for? For retest. So we broke it. There goes your first retest, right? Right here. Very, very nice reaction off of that one. Let's go and look at it. There it is. Now, once again, what you have is a break. Oh, hold on. There we go. So what you had here was a break to the downside, creating our head, which actually was just part of a larger shape, part of a larger head and shoulders pattern. Let me see. Where's my? There it is. So one may be able to look at the neckline beginning here. You got your right shoulder, right? You got your head. I mean, left shoulder, excuse me. And you got your right shoulder. And once you broke that next line, that's what gave you, in fact, got rejected. Let's see. Right. We broke the next line, had a move up, hit 13,000, rejected. Look what we got caught though. That same trend line from way back in May picked us up once again. This is why me personally, I love charting, especially when it's something that I created myself, custom made, and I see those confirmations come through. It's a beautiful thing. It is a beautiful thing. Now let me see. Let's go ahead and get to our countdown. Let me see who I got checking in with me real quick. Crypto and mainstream media is bullish. We got Cali checking in. We got Maywood checking in. We got Naptown checking in. We got Brooklyn, New York checking in. What's going on, family? How's everybody doing? I know we got more people than that checking in on Facebook. Where the rest of my people at? Come on now. Everybody at? Let me see what I got checking in on the YouTube side. All the money in the crypto space and it's just going to crash. Hey, anything can happen. Southside coming in. Houston. Peace. What's going on, Brother Charles? Kansas checking in. Sounds like more bullish news to me. Evergreen Park checking in. Peace, family. What's going on? Zigzagger. Honeycut. What's going on, brother? Peace, 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 my brother. Definitely got to give you a wrench. My mans. You are now a moderator on the Chicago Crypto Hustler Show. Brother Honeycut. Let's go ahead and knock out these top 10 coins so I can go on, get on with the rest of my day. I do have the DeFi 3.0 going on today, family. For those interested, I only have about 3 more slots open. I do have the DeFi 3.0 going on today, where I will be showing individuals how to collateralize digital assets, finance yourself, or give yourself a loan to diversify and actually obtain more digital assets, how to stake digital assets and earn passive income, how to trade digital assets on a decentralized exchange market, meaning you can long and short and use leverage. I'm also showing how to trade Forex pairs, synthetic Forex pairs, being JPY, Great Britain pound, the euro dollar. You can trade precious metals such as gold and silver. Also, you can trade synthetic forms of shorting coins, meaning they're inverse ERC20 tokens that represent a short position in Bitcoin, Binance, and Ethereum. So all that's going on today, family. Later on in tonight or later on in the evening for DeFi 3.0. For those interested, reach out to me. Now you have a couple of prerequisites. You have to already be familiar with MetaMask. I'm not going to take the time out and run through how to use MetaMask for anybody. It takes too much time out, and it's actually detrimental for those that do and are ready and are ready to get on with the process. Me having to break down how to use things that should already be known stepping up. Now, for anyone that does want to come into the workshop that doesn't know how to use that platform, reach out to me beforehand. It only takes a couple minutes to get you started up, all right? So right now we got a total market cap of 318 billion, 471 million. Shit, now it's 511 million, $195,996. We had a 24-hour volume of 29 billion. Right, I'm gonna say this again. Within the last 24 hours, in the last 24 hours, we've seen 29,304,041,330 run through the cryptocurrency market. $29 billion. And they say this is going somewhere. BTC dominance right now is up to 65.27%. In fact, let me see. Here we go. Bitcoin dominance. So this is your Bitcoin dominance on the chart. That's what I was looking at. Look at that. Man, look at that head and shoulders. Well, slightly. I mean, I see one. But yeah, BTC dominance right now at definitely. Let's see. Let's look at a monthly. When was the last time we were this high? There we go. Looking at the monthly, last time Bitcoin was this high, 2017. Holy shit, December 2017. We see this, family? We're actually going to exceed the dominance that we were in the bull run when Bitcoin was $20,000. So keep that in mind also. Keep that in mind also. We got Buffalo checking in. Very intelligent levels. Hey, look, don't just go delete people's messages. Let me see them. Let me because I don't delete people just for having different views of opinion. In fact, I don't delete people if they're not saying anything racist, disrespectful, sexist, anything like that. Anyone can share their opinions on this page. So let me see. Okay, it seems like a bot. Okay, no, that you were good to erase that then, brother. If that was the same one again, yes, we just reprinted the same thing. That might be a bot. So yeah, go ahead and put them in timeout. I don't want bots in here. So we got the United Kingdom checking in. What time is that? Oh, okay. The DeFi tonight, 7 p.m. DeFi tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, Chicago. DeFi tonight, 7 p.m. Central Time, Chicago. Now getting back over here. Coming in number one, we got Big Bank Hank, Bitcoin trading at $11,663, up 0.3% within the last 24.2% within the last hour. Coming in at number two, we got Ethereum trading at $275, up 1.1% within the last 24.3% within the last hour. Coming in at number three, we got XRP trading at 34 cents, up 2.6% within the last 24.3% within the last hour. Coming in at number four, we got Litecoin trading at $105.92, up 2.9% within the last 24.4% within the last hour. Coming in at number five, we got Bitcoin Cash up trading at $352, up 2.17% within the last 24. Coming in number six, we got Binance Coin trading at $32.02, up 7.2% within the last 24 hours. Wow. Coming in at number seven, you got EOS trading at $4.82, up 3.29% within the last 24. Coming in number eight, you got Tether, USDT, which is the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, though it is backed by actual Federal Reserves in a reserve somewhere. Coming in at number nine is Bitcoin SV trading at $164, not seeing the love from like the rest of the market, actually trading down 0.7% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number 10, we got Tron trading at 2 cents, up 1.8% within the last 24. Coming in at number 11, we got Stellar X. And Stellar X does have a mobile application for their Android devices now. I hope y'all know that. I forgot to do the story. I should have followed it. I'll do a story today, in fact, for the podcast. Stellar's up 8.2%. Damn, 8.2% for something that costs 9 cents. 8.2% return in the last 24 hours is beautiful. Hold on. Let's see. Cardano's at 6 cents, up 4.7%. Monero, which is the top privacy coin, trading at $92.90, up 2.9% within the last 24. Unce Leo, which is the native token of Bitfinex, trading at $1.50, up 0.2% within the last 24. Dash coming in at number 15, trading at $1.46, up 2.3% within the last 24. Also, for anybody listening in as part of the Bit Patreon group, you do have a new Bit Patreon video for the subscription members that's over there. I'll also be posting this live today over on the Bit Patreon page. I'll be posting this live today. It'll be on the Bit Patreon page. But there is a video specifically only for subscription members. So definitely check that video out if you haven't already. Neo coming in at number 16. Number 16, excuse me, trading at $15.27. Family, Neo was once what, $500? Hold on, let's look at Neo. Bitfinex dollar. Yeah, Neo was on Bitfinex. It reached $200. Okay, let's see what we got going on now. And y'all can see I got about 3, 4, 5 different Fibonacci's in here, just because that's how I'm a Fibonacci trader. That's what we have going on. Swing low, swing high. We get a 50% retracement. Oh, hold on. Put that back. Let me put this on a weekly real quick. There we go. There we go. So swing low, swing high on Neo. You got a 50% retracement down to 1540. Your 382 is at 1307, right? Right now you're being held by the 50. You did come up and reach your 618 though, and you actually tested the 786. Coming back down, finding support at the 50. You could see that support that you're looking for come in around this 50% retracement and pump you back up towards 618 and then the 786, which is around 21 bucks. Now, what you're looking for is, in all actuality, where's our larger? Let me see. Let me switch this around real quick with Neo. Now, the 236 doesn't come in until $51.40 on a smaller micro level. That 236 comes in at $27. That's what you're looking for. We're looking for Neo to reach that $27 mark. That's a 236 on a smaller fib retracement. So right here, that's what we're looking for. 27 bucks right here. Which just so happens to be, hold on, I think I had I bet I did. It's one of my daily support levels. Yep. Smack dab on the 236. Flawless. Nice. Yeah, looking for Neo for a nice turnaround. Chainlink coming in $2.98, up 2.6% within the last 24. IOTA at 35 cents, up 1.2% within the last 24. Cosmos coming in showing my numbers $4.48, up 5.1% within the last 24 hours. Crypto.com trading at 10 cents, down 2.11% within the last 24, up 0.9% within the last 24 hours. And family, that is your top 20 coins. Now coming in a little bit after, we got Ethereum Classic coming in, getting knocked out of the top 20, trading at $6.75, up 2.17%. Neem coming in at 7 cents in the negative. Maker at $684, up 3.9% within the last 24. Tezos seeing a drawdown of 3.5% within the last 24 hours, trading at $1.05. And I did cover Tezos in the Bit Patreon subscription video. Zcash at $91, up 1.2. Bitcoin Gold 11.4% within the last 24 hours. Now let's take a look at the biggest losers real quick. This is where you want to look for, you know, possible entries. At you don't look at what's in the green, but I'm going to buy this that's in the green. Republic is down right now to 10 cents. This can be bought, if I'm not mistaken, through one of the decentralized applications available on the Trust Wallet. Check that out after this video. So we got Quant down, which just came out, or I'm just getting wind of Quant. Republic Protocol, which is REN, Monocoin, EGT, Augur, Tezos, IMB, Theta, Ardor, Qubit, Crow, ETN, Nano, BCN, Aurora. Don't sleep on AOA. Nebulous token, NAS. Don't sleep on NAS. Bitcoin SV, VestChain, ELF, Neem, Lambda, OMG, Decreed. The only one that's really sticking out to me that I'm interested in is Republic, Tezos, and Aurora. Those are the only ones that I'm looking at specifically. Let's go ahead and take a look at our biggest gainers. At the top, we got Walton Chain up 16.9%. Bitcoin Gold up 11.3%. Dent, who is less than a penny, seeing gains of 10.6%. That was a good one for anyone that caught that. Decentraland up 8.9% within the last 24, 1.2% within the last hour. We got Digibyte up 8%. Holo up 8.5% within the last 24. Very nice coming out of Holo. Stellar up 8.5. HashShare up 8.2. Binance Coin up 7.4. Energy up 6.7. Komodo only trading at $1.48, which is available at some of the Chicagoland ATM machines, up 5.9% within the last 24.2% within the last hour. GXS, who I told y'all to keep y'all eyes on, up 4.2% within the last 24, trading at $1.75. Basic attention token up 5.48. If I got to check my Brave browser, I had an individual said they've been donating to me over there, so I got to go check that out. XMAX, what is this? KuCoin shares up 4 point. Look at KuCoin shares. Didn't we talk about KuCoin shares yesterday? DeFi Bit Patreon members, look at what it's up. 4.44%, trading at $1.60, $1.60, which is 7, which is my other number. For anybody who knows, 4s and 7s are my numbers. In fact, interestingly enough, when I looked at my native heritage as far as numerology, as my great-great-grandmother was a Cherokee native or Aborigine, the number 4 and 7 are both within my numerological charting. I'll share some information on that later on. But yeah, real interesting. So yeah, those are your biggest gainers right there, family. Let me see how much time we got on the New Money Matrix podcast real quick. Let's see, New Money Matrix podcast. We got about 40 minutes. I mean, we're in 40 minutes. Family, do we got any questions or comments, coin requests coming in right now? How was the show? How was the show? How was today's show? What's the link for Bit Patreon? What do I think about OMG? Let's take a look at OMG. Miss Holmes, how we doing, Queen? Brother Smitty. The link for Bit Patreon, let me get that for you real quick. Let me see. Get that for you real quick. There we go. Copy. And this is a good one. Y'all should go watch. DeFi to disrupt traditional finance markets. If you didn't see this video, you should go watch this. Let me see. This is the new post that I just pasted. Friday highlights. I think this is Tezos. Let me see. What am I looking at here? No, that's Bitcoin. Okay, but yeah, I'll post a link. And then we'll take a look at OMG. OMG, OMG is an undervalued digital asset in my opinion, highly undervalued. Definitely one that I've been entering positions on. OMG show is great. The show is always a great way to start my mornings. Thank you, everybody. hypothetically speaking, what would I do with $100 right now? Collateralize it, earn interest off it, and then loan myself, anywhere from 50 to 80 of that, maybe 70 of that, and then go invest that and diversify it. Just my personal opinion. Now, what would I do with that loan, right? I mean, honestly, I would long Ethereum on a leverage position if I'm not able to do one of the other smaller cryptos. But no, SNX, SNX would be one of my choices. Tezos would be another one of my choices. Me personally, just speaking on me, the bully. SNX, Tezos. More wrapped Bitcoin, I would be utilizing WBTC. Also, for those that are coming to the DeFi tonight, you do want to have, okay, you don't need anything over above maybe 20 to 50 bucks. But if you have a certain amount of capital that you can bring, i.e. anything from 500 plus in digital asset holdings, I could definitely show you how to do some magic today. We got Buffalo in the building. Let me see. Let's take a look at OMG real quick. Miss Harris, how we doing, Queen? Grand Rising. Let's look at OMG versus the dollar on Bitfinex. Let's see where OMG was. OMG taking a nice spike down right now after coming down from about $3. Shit, OMG right now looking like a man. Let me see. See what's going on here. See what's going on here with OMG. See, I want to try to find. Okay, that's how we're gonna have to see. That's gonna be. We'll use our last. I'm trying to see how I want to use this. I'm seeing a couple things right here, right now. Y'all already know how I started off though. Let's do a swing high to a swing low. Like so. So yeah, you're getting stopped out by the 382, which is at $2.64. You got a bad rejection right there. And it made you break down below the 236. Now you're trying to get back above the 236, which is at $2.06. So first thing I would look for OMG is to break that 206. If we can break 206 and possibly back test it again, then you can look for your run up after probably meeting resistance levels. Oh, hold on. Around 231. Now, even after we do break the 382, you still got resistance coming in around 284. So OMG right now trading at $1.98. You're looking to break resistance at 206, which in and of itself, right? I mean, from current prices. Oh, hold on, didn't mean to do that. That is about 3%, about a little more than a 3% gain from current price, a little more than a 3% gain. But if we look at current prices back up to the 382, now you get a total gain of 33%. Now you're looking at 33% with OMG, right? You've come down. You found some support. We got to see if that support holds up. Now you're hitting your resistance levels and back testing that. You see that? You see that? See how we went from a monthly, weekly, daily down to an hour and really zoomed in to really get that in-depth look. So yeah, OMG support at 187, resistance to break 201. We'll say 201. Break and back test 201 can turn into 206. Now using our oscillators, we do have positive momentum on the hourly, 4 hour. 4 hour, we're coming out of that negative momentum. MACD starting to cross to the upside, going back towards the signal line. On a daily, let's see. On the daily, you still have negative momentum. For some reason, on the daily, on damn near every chart, you got not negative momentum. Yeah, negative momentum. I'm talking about the Stokes, the signal lines, everything's going to the downside for some reason on the daily with a lot of different cryptocurrencies. Now, on the 4 hour, you got another same thing, bullish crossover. Bullish crossover on the 4 hour Stokes. I'm seeing this a lot of different places. So that's OMG. Yeah, we'll be covering the looping tonight. We'll go over the looping. Yeah, we'll go. I may go over that specifically with you because everyone in there doesn't have a CDP. You know what I mean? Some individuals are coming in, are freshly new to DeFi. They don't have CDPs created. Because InstaDApp and MakerDAO is not part of tonight's DeFi. Though I may cover that just with the DeFi group that I have. I'll figure it out by the time we go live tonight. I'll figure it out. Any other questions or comments out there before I go on, family? Any other questions or comments out there? If not, we're going to go ahead and end this. Brother Akimbo, what's going on? Long time. Peace, brother. Peace. Family, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and end this early rising show of Coffee and Crypto. It is 9 a.m. on the dot. We got a solid hour up out of us, out of me. I want to thank everybody that tuned in on the early rising show of Coffee and Crypto via YouTube, via Facebook. For those that will come back and listen later on the New Money Matrix podcast. Until the next video, until the next podcast, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I'm out of here. Anybody interested in any of the workshops, any of the one-on-ones, the book, anything, just reach out to me, all right? Peace.